I've decided we're gonna start this off that Mochi is turning 8 months.
Yes.
He's literally supposed to be like a smart car. He's seriously built like a dump truck. That boy is getting heavier every day. Those cute ass like drumsticks are turning into thickness. Like he is thick, so thick. Like damn, he is a whole ass snack now. Like I cannot be more proud as a mother seeing him evolved into this beautiful butterfly.
Oh my gosh. Listen, you're feeding him well, and congratulations. You have a thick son.
Yeah, and then I mean, on the 3rd of August, snip, snip, those balls are coming off. He's gonna match his brother.
Then he's gonna get even chunkier.
Oh, he's gonna be super chunky.
Oh,
like
dude.
I thought, like a dump truck. He's gonna be a semi truck.
Get that 18-wheeler ready, baby.
5th wheel, gonna need a special license to drive that ass.
Class A, bitch.
Class A, bitch. So,
you need a Class A license to back that ass up.
Gonna have that beep, beep, beep.
That
beep.
dong, 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 dong.
So that's how I wanted to start his podcast, talking about my son and him getting thick.
I think that's a great way to start off, my dude.
I think intro time.
Yes. Your son's getting thicker, and then my daughter is getting thinner, but only because she keeps licking the shit off of her body. Like,
did you have your appointment already, or is that sometime this week?
It's tomorrow. So
I thought it was soon.
Yeah. So hopefully next week, maybe we'll have an update on her, but I'm tired of looking at her fucking
bald ass.
Her bald ass, bald tail, bald belly, all of it. So poor thing though. I know.
Poor baby.
I know.
Poor baby.
I'm not tired of looking at it. It just constantly reminds me that she isn't feeling good. And I feel bad I haven't gotten her into the vet sooner. So.
Well, if it makes you feel better, Einstein, I have to take in a fecal sample, but he's been hiding when he poops, so I don't know when he poops. Well, my parents don't know when he poops.
Oh.
So I can't take a sample in if I don't know where it's at.
I feel like he has a sixth sense where he's like,
I know.
They're trying to get my poop.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and he's on like melatonin now because he has his anxiety, so bad. And melatonin's been helping quite a bit.
Good.
So hopefully we can stay on the melatonin because bitches get expensive when we get that synthetic shit. We ain't doing that. No.
Well, I'm glad melatonin works for someone in this family because it certainly doesn't work for me.
Have you ever taken it?
Don't? Okay. I thought it was crazy. And then I was like, it feels like most people don't have a reaction to melatonin.
I know. And people are like, hey, I always go like, because I'm an insomniac. They're like, hey, can't sleep? Try melatonin. I'm like, you know what? That's a great idea. Wait, I tried that already and it don't work. That's the first thing I've tried. And then I get into extremes and I go to Benadryl.
Oh my God. Bruh.
Like, I need sleep.
I need it. I feel like when you first told me you're an insomniac, like that was probably the first thing I told you to do. Because everyone thinks like, oh, that's going to work. And now like when people are like, I can't sleep, I'm like, ZQuil. Just jump straight to the hard drugs.
I've tried ZQuil, but it doesn't like it makes me drowsy, but I still can't sleep.
Oh.
So it tries. The bitches be trying. Like, it's trying to pull me down, but it can't hold me down. Can't hold us down.
Damn, so, your brain fights back. God damn.
I know. Like, I'll sit there and I'll be like, well, am I going to sleep yet? And then my brain's like, no, bitch, you still got a lot to think about. And I'm like, shut the fuck up. I got nothing to say. And it's like, yes, you do. Let's think about this now. It's a whole charade.
You know that thing that happened 5 years ago that makes you feel a lot of guilt? Welcome
Here it
back.
Welcome back, bitches. Knock knock.
Oh God. No, I've recommended that to people, but then they're like, I don't want to get addicted. And it's like, it's not something you take every day. It's like, if you're exhausted, you haven't slept in 3 days, then you take ZQuil, you know? So.
Cause like, if you're like a chronic insomniac, that's when you do go to the doctor and you do get like that synthetic shit, which you don't want to take, but you have to take because you're like, you know what? I'm being a crabby bitch and I need to sleep. I'll pop one of those.
Yeah.
Because I think the longest I've ever stayed awake was over 32 hours. Yeah.
Nope. That's insane. That is insane.
I think that was like a week before we recorded in San Diego too.
Oh Jesus! Like a video? We recorded
a video?
We
were doing like the. Can you guess what I'm saying with the headphones?
Oh, we never posted that. We never posted that video.
Yeah. So.
But yeah, I remember that.
But I also didn't sleep either for that video too. But it wasn't as long. Okay. I think I was awake for 28 hours for that video.
Jesus Christ.
But that other one I was up for much longer. And then I slept for almost 24 hours.
I mean, you'd have to.
Yeah.
That's
the longest time I've been awake and the longest I've ever slept.
That just like blows my mind. I mean, like, as a person, so like in college, everyone has got the story of I stayed up for 24 hours straight or whatever.
Yeah.
I never could do that. Like, no matter how hard I tried, like I had to go to bed at 3 a.m. Like I couldn't stay up anywhere past that. So the fact that like insomniacs like yourself can go nearly 3 days like without sleeping, it's just nuts.
It is the weirdest sensation ever. Because it's like, okay, you're up and it gets to a point, like, I know when I'm not going to sleep. Because I think every insomniac knows. Because it's like that certain time on the clock. And you realize that you're not even, like, semi-drowsy at all. And it's that hour. You're like, fuck, I'm not sleeping. Yes. I'm not going to sleep. Might as well keep myself productive and go do something.
And then that just, like, jogs your brain again, I feel like, again. And it just starts a cycle. I'm not a sleep doctor, but that's what I would imagine it would be.
Because I've tried the whole, like, you know, okay, lights off, I sleep in a pitch black room. The darkest can be, can't see anything. The only thing I have going on is, like, the white noise, like a fan. And that's it. Like, there's nothing to keep me awake. I'm not on my phone. I don't have my TV on, nothing.
No blue light.
And I don't fall asleep right away. So people are like, oh, maybe you're on your phone. No. It takes me 45 minutes to an hour to fall asleep. So I will be laying there and maybe I'm on my phone for like 20 minutes and then I start to feel like I'm tired. And then I just lay there for the other like 20 to 30 minutes in the dark with my eyes closed.
I was about to say, you'd have to be so bored.
Yeah.
Just like, come on, darkness, my old friend, take me in.
Take my soul.
Take that.
Yeah. So like, usually for me, like if I go to bed at a good time, if I see a 4 or a 5, like 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. on the clock, and I'm not even remotely tired, I know I'm not sleeping that night.
Oh yeah, no.
I know I won't sleep because some people are like, okay, they can stay up till 4 to 5 and then they can just sleep. I know like that's just not gonna happen at this point. And then I'm up, and then I usually will go to bed if I can fall asleep 8 p.m. that night.
Gotcha.
So I'll still be up, but I'll go to sleep later.
Okay. I was trying to do the math in my head. I was like, what? Okay.
So that's about, I don't know. Let's see, 12, 24, almost like 30 hours, 30, 40 hours.
Blows my mind, dude. Blows my mind.
It sucks because like when you're tired, anybody who knows that when you get tired, your face bloats up
Mm-hmm.
and your eyes swell. In that one video we didn't post, like my eyes were so swollen and like because I was so tired, but like I couldn't sleep.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, okay, I gotta be chippy and cheerful, but I was like, I can't. I'm like, I'm exhausted, but I was like, I need to like do something to make me like physically exhausted because I'm like mentally exhausted, but not physically exhausted. At that point, when it gets later, I'm physically exhausted, but not mentally exhausted. And that's what keeps me up for longer than 30 hours when I haven't reached that mental fatigue.
Right. And then that makes it even worse because like I was visiting. So then like on top of that, you had to like fucking entertain me, and Lord knows I probably wanted to do a bunch of shit. So
no, I don't. I think like, but it helped though. It helped though because I was like exhausting myself, so I could go to sleep. And then like you and I go to bed early anyways.
True.
So
true.
It wasn't a big deal. Be like, man, I'm tired, and you're like, yeah, you know what? I'm tired too. Let's go to bed. I'm like, shit, yeah.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
So I'm like, it's not like, you're like, oh, let's stay up till 3 a.m. And I'm like,
oh God, no.
Fuck that shit.
No. No. Oh God, no,
bitch,
dude.
No.
Listen, the last time I stayed up till 3 a.m. was at my friend's bachelorette party, and never fucking again. Never again.
What are you gonna do at your birthday?
We're not staying up till 3 a.m. It's gonna be 1 a.m. and I'm gonna make everyone go home. Or I'm gonna be like, you guys can keep partying, but I'm going back to the hotel room, or otherwise I'm gonna be a cranky mess tomorrow. So you do you.
The funny part is like when I'm with people, I'm not a light sleeper when I'm at my house. When I'm at other people's or I have guests over, I am such a light sleeper.
Oops.
So I'm like super aware of what's going on around me. I don't know if you're like that too. Like I'm so aware of what's going on around me. I'm just like, I hear rustling. I'm like, okay, gotta get up, gotta get ready, gotta go see if they need anything. You gotta go make sure they're all right. I think when you visited, I was up at 7 a.m.
Oh God.
You were still asleep.
Listen. Yes, I was. No. When I'm at if I'm sleeping with not like with other people, but like for instance, like when my friend came to visit here, like she got up before me and I did not like register it at all. Like I think I slept like an hour and a half past like when she did. Like my body doesn't care. They're like, oh, there's another human over there. Okay, do you? We're going to keep sleeping over here. Like we got rest to catch up on.
My body's just like super like, you need to go make sure they're okay, if they don't need anything. And I'm like, I know like you at my apartment are physically capable of doing whatever the fuck you want.
Correct.
But like, I'm just like, must take care of Dre. Like if she needs anything.
I am a full-blown adult, sort of. So it's okay. If you just want to take like a breather, I realize you're just trying to be a good host, and all that good stuff, but also
hostess
just
with
like
the mostest.
You just got to do you, boo.
Oh, boo, I've been trying. I've been like, you know what? That bitch know what she's doing. Like, she don't need my attention. She fine. But then my mind's like, get your ass up. Make sure she don't need anything. Go take care of the pups. And then meet your ass back here later. We'll reconvene at 10:30 p.m. All right?
It's like, listen, I'll always be here. I don't move. You know where I am. You know where to find me.
Schedule an appointment with the secretary as you leave.
Yeah, the door. No, honestly, like opposite of sleeping, I picked up these Redbull Zero Sugars. Shit gives me fucking headaches. Never drinking them again. I'm getting a headache right now. Like, what the fuck? Red Bull, how dare you? Come against me.
And you love Red Bull too.
I fucking love Red Bull. But I can tell this is like sweeter than even like the regular like Red Bull. Like there's a I don't know what sugar they put in. Well, obviously it's an artificial sweetener, but all of them are. But anyway, so
You should like hold them up side by side to see exactly what's so different about them, and maybe you just can't do that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Nope. I'm here for that. I'm here for a good experiment. Yeah.
We love it. We love experiments
Love
in this household.
Yesterday was the first time in like a really long time I got to see a lot of my like coworkers within our agency, and I found some fellow like lab nerds within the group that were new, and so we were talking like about spectrometers and stuff, and I was like,
ooh.
Yeah, she there's an intern who's obviously in college because she's an intern, but she's in entomology, and she was telling me how they have a spectrometer at their university where it's not a spectrometer, a gas crow, it's a GC. I can't, my brain's kind of dead, but there's a GC where it's $10,000 a sample, and I was like, but why?
I see you.
I was like, the gas to run it isn't that expensive. I promise you. It's probably just nitrogen and argon, which like argon is expensive because that's, you know, a gas that isn't used too often. But, you know, what the fuck do I know? I'm also talking about a spectrometer that I know the gas is to, not a GC. So it could be a totally different process. But anyway, thank you for coming to my lab talk. Such fun, guys, talking about sleep and labs.
It's okay. I've realized that at my lab, I've progressively become more and more just done with people.
Just like, leave me and the machines alone.
The savagery is coming back at full swing.
What's your most recent story?
I can hear myself, and I'm just like, you know what? I don't fucking care anymore.
You know, like, what, guys, fuck this shit.
Yeah, like really, like, god damn it, like, it's just one girl who just feigns that she just can't do anything but this one particular task. Like, she just says that she forgets everything, literally everything, except for this one particular task because she enjoys it very much so. So she obviously is going to remember everything, but forget all the other stuff. That runs the lab.
Yeah, correct.
That's fine. Because you're going to come at me and I'm going to call you out on your bullshit.
I'm going to report you to my boss, and we're going to write you up saying that you are not doing the full responsibilities of your employment.
She wanted me to do something today. Super simple. She's like, Katie, I need you to do this. And I said, I'm a little busy right now. If you actually want it done right away, you can do it yourself. Because it looks like you're not doing anything. So, you got time, do it yourself. She got angry. And I said, I'm not trying to be an ass. I'm just stating the obvious. You're not doing anything. This is not important. So if you want it done now, you can do it yourself.
And you know how to do it.
Exactly. And she knows how to do it. And then she's like, well, it's not a big deal. It doesn't matter who does it. And I'm like, okay, then do it. And she's like, well, Jen is my supervisor. Jen told me to do it. And I said, oh, she told you to do it. She's like, no. She told me that you should do it. And I said, oh, I was like, okay, hold on. And I'm like, hold up.
Sit up in that chair, Kat, and spout your truth. Spout your truth, spit your truth.
I'm like, you want to repeat what you just said back to me before you spat out that nonsense? And she's like, what? I said, she said, you to do it. Not me.
Yes.
You. She's like, it doesn't matter. I'm like, if it doesn't matter so much, then do it.
Yeah. Why are you fighting this so hard?
I was like, and she's like, it's not a big deal. I'm like, I never said it was. You made it a big deal.
And now you're wasting my time trying to get me to do it when I've already told you 10 times I'm not going to freaking do it.
And she got
you
mad.
Little baby bitch.
Yeah. And she got mad. And I'm just like, you know what? I don't really care. And she's like,
Whatever.
I'm just letting you know that this is not a big deal. And I said, you said that before, and I'm going to tell you again, it's not a big deal. And if this is really that important, then you can talk to me later. Because I ain't got no time. Between like 2 and 4 is my busiest time of the day.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's when like I'm doing my last runs and I got to finish up the shop for the rest of the day, close down the lab, do all the stuff, make sure everything's processed, ready to go for us to go to tomorrow.
Yes, baby. Planning ahead.
And she's a little stinky one. She likes to try to get overtime when she doesn't need it. So I've realized that I cannot hold my tongue anymore for stupidity in the workplace. I don't talk like that normally, but I did go to my boss and I told her, I'm like, this is what I said. And she's like, I don't blame you for saying that because I actually told her. I didn't even tell her to look that up. I told her just to change it.
Oh my God.
But if she felt so inclined to look it up, she can look it up herself.
God.
So
Well,
she made this a whole ordeal. And of course, I don't hold back. So I kind of told her that she was a pain in my ass. And my boss laughed.
it's standing up for yourself. It's being like, you can't think you can walk all over everyone. Like, do your fucking job. Like, I'm doing mine. Do fucking your job.
Well, that's the thing. People can call me cocky after this comment, but you have to be better than me to try to walk all over me. That's
Right.
the first thing. So if you're intimidated by me, and I know she is intimidated by me, that's fine. That's fine.
That's her problem.
I have RBF at work. I know. I have it for a reason. Some people don't talk to me.
And here you are talking to me.
If you're going to try to walk over me, you better have a strong backbone because my backbone is made of steel. And you got to really have some nice stilettos if you're going to walk all over my back and make it hurt.
Oh my God. You know, I say all this like saying like, you got to stand up for yourself. And then like, I don't do that at work. Like I have another equal within the office. And like, I am so scared to like ask them to do anything for me. I'm like, you've been here for like 20 plus years. And then there's little old me who's been here less than 2 years and I'm asking you to do things.
Which is so funny.
I know.
It's really funny.
I know.
It's so weird because I've only been here for like, let's see.
Well, it is weird because essentially yeah.
And I've already been like, hey, do this. Well, they're like, oh, I don't know how. I said, well, you know what? We got plenty of time. You can figure it out.
Yep. You ain't doing nothing else all day. You can fucking figure it out.
Yeah. And I it doesn't matter if you're going to be rude and I will tell you in the nicest possible way to just go fuck yourself.
Fuck yourself.
Yeah, I had a doctor today. I was eating a cupcake. We had a cupcake because we had someone's retirement party.
Jealous.
I'm eating it, and he had the audacity to go up to me, like, here's the cupcake in my hand. Everybody who can see it, Exhibit A, cupcake, hand. He takes his mouth and goes like this, and doesn't like go to like doesn't actually stick his mouth on it, but you're breathing on it.
Ew.
I looked at
him. COVID is still a thing.
I looked at him dead ass and I said, please don't do that. He's like, he was kind of laughing and he realized what I said. He's like, wait, what? And I said, don't you come over to me, stick your mouth by my food. One, you stick your hands down your pants and scratch your balls every time you're around females. And I have no idea if you're touching your face. Two, I don't want anything that you have because you were sick for like a month and you're breathing on my food. Three, I walked over the trash can and I threw the cupcake away and I said, next time I will not be nice about this. Do not do that to me again.
So he's just a little nasty motherfucker.
He is nasty. I am waiting for someone to report him to HR.
But you know they ain't going to do a damn thing because they don't want to pay for his unemployment or his firing or fucking whatever. So
I know. You have to have such a paper trail these days.
I know.
Annoying. But I was so mad. I was like, don't you dare come over to my food.
Don't you breathe on my cupcake.
I may not be a hangry bitch, but do not mess with me when I'm eating. Like, God damn it.
Yes.
Do not mess with me when I'm eating. Especially like if we're not even friends and I don't know you, and you're some like 55-plus-year-old man about to take a bite of food where I just took a bite of. You're nasty. You're fucking nasty. You better walk your ass out of here. I don't care if you're the medical director. I don't care. You will not do that to me.
It's that generational bullshit. Just like, I could do whatever I want and have no repercussions. And it's like,
Hey,
well,
oh yeah.
you just
No.
had someone fucking 15 years younger than you tell you to fuck off. 20 years, whatever. You stupid little bitch.
He was just like, I was like, and that's when I told him, I was like, you do that again and we're gonna have some issues, because that was disgusting.
It's like,
literally disgusting.
It's like, I'm gluten intolerant.
Yeah.
You made me waste a cupcake. I was gonna have the shits for the rest of the day. I was pumped myself up for it.
Yeah.
And then you breathed on my fucking cupcake.
Yeah, I was so ready. I took one bite out of that cupcake before he did that. And after I said all that, dead ass looked him in the eye and threw that away.
I hate people.
Like, that is disgusting.
That is so
I don't
gross.
like that. I don't like that. I was so mad. My boss was just sitting there and she's just like, I'm not getting involved. You can take care of it yourself. I know
like,
you
done fucked up.
You have no issue telling him to go fuck himself.
Nope. That is so funny.
And after he left, my boss was like, quite proud of you for saying that, because he is an asshole.
Of course he's an asshole.
He's a sexist asshole. How can you be sexist in a workplace that is dominated by women?
That's like, the perfect place to be sexist.
Like, you don't realize the uprising we could have and how little we can make you.
Because it's always microaggressions. It's never big enough to like actually report anything. Like breathing on your cupcake. It's not like a lawyer is going to hear your case. The hospital lawyer is going to hear the case. They're just like,
they'll hear the case of him sticking his hand down his pants every time he talks to women.
That is fucking gross. Women need to be writing that up every time that happens.
I know. But a lot of them are like the older women that like.
Sexual harassment is totally normal.
Yeah,
that means a man likes you.
Yeah, okay. Nothing against like the older generation like that in any way. But like from all my experiences from them like saying stuff about it, they're just kind of like, well, it's fine. Like I said something, but it's fine. And then here I am, like, you do it fucking once. Come at me once. And I swear it will be worse than the cupcake experience. I'll tell you that.
It's the rollover and play dead generation of women. Yeah. They're like, men have always been in power. So they're just like, well, we can't do anything about it. So
that's sad.
But, hopefully we're changing the game a little bit. No, but I'm the same. I was like, I will roll over and play dead, in terms of like being nice towards my coworker. But if any producer were to like get gross with me, like I would yell at them. I'm like, I was like, bitch, one wrong word to me and you're not getting government money. So I would tread lightly. And thankfully, most of the people I work with are respectful. So I don't have to worry about it. Sometimes they get like, they sort of tiptoe towards that edge, or like they'll say things like, oh, has so-and-so stopped popping out babies yet? Or like whatever, like weird shit like that. All the older farmers always ask me if I have a husband. Third question. I know I've talked about that before.
Yeah.
I thought we kind of got over that. And then it happened again like a month ago. And I was like, it doesn't fucking matter. Shut the fuck up. I'm an independent woman.
I don't need no man.
Trying to get you some fucking government money. Now sit down and tell me what you do on your operation so I can go punch some buttons later. So
God damn it. Tell me what you're doing. Oh, it's just so disgusting. It's like how many times like at work when I meet someone new, they're like, oh, do you have a husband or a boyfriend? I'm like, do I need one? No.
Do I need one to do this job? Fuck you.
No. Why are you asking? And some are like, oh, we're just curious. I'm like, are you? Because I've heard how you talk before about like that their husbands need to wrangle them in. or that girl needs a husband because she be crazy, or I got a better one. How about you just shut your damn mouth and mind your business?
Mind your goddamn business.
Mind your business. That's all I gotta say, and that's all I'm gonna leave it at.
And that's
and
all
how
we're
this
gonna
turn
leave it
into
at.
a rant on how men can be disgusting, I have no idea.
I would love to talk about that every goddamn week, but
Oh,
instead, we are gonna roll into recommendations. So I know we're keeping saucy. We're keeping it light and short this week, guys. So I actually have a recommendation today.
Ooh, go for it.
Okay, so I've got another YouTuber up to bat, and her name is Madison Brown. Madison is spelled Madisyn. So
Ooh, nice.
she know the Y. She like you. She know the Y.
That Y style, bro.
Girl, you know what be good. Anyway, so she's a commentary channel, like social commentary, and so let's see. I don't know. Just check her out. I'm trying to see if there's like I'm trying to think if there's like a certain video I want to point you to that I watched. Give me a second. Oh, okay. So like one video that like she does is like you're not sexually liberated, you're 16. And just yeah. That's the name of the video. And she kind of just goes into like if you're under the age of 18, stop acting like you're an adult. Like you're still a child and you should appreciate that, but because Instagram has like literally fucked like our sense of reality, and like younger kids have such access to things that can make them appear more mature, because when you're younger you only want to be an adult, and when you're adult you only want to be a kid, you know.
Yeah.
So anyway, she just made some like really good points about that, and you know, kind of touched on like Billie Eilish and how like, you know, she like
Speaking of that, oh my gosh. But continue, and I got something to say.
Oh my god. So you're recommending one of her songs? Okay.
No, I'm not.
No, you're not? Okay.
No.
We're gonna move on. But that's it. She essentially was just like, you know, Billie Eilish like tried to cover up. And then like once she like turned a little bit past 18, then she did that like Vogue photo shoot or whatever, where she was just in like sensual attire. And it was just commentating how like she felt she could now express herself how she really wanted to, but like the baggy clothes also brought more attention to her body because she was trying to cover it up. And it's like teenagers literally can't win. It's fucked up and disgusting. So anyway, she's awesome. She's intelligent. She is a woman of color. So go support YouTubers that are also people of color. Please go and buy what you got.
Well, I was just wondering if you saw that Billie Eilish TikTok that was like going off for a little while. She was like promoting some of her work, and then at the end she's like, "So who wants to eat me out?"
Yes, she was eating a tortilla in her bed, and then she's like, "Oh, listen."
I was just like, I mean, like, girl, you go off. But I was just like, because I saw the TikTok, and I was just like, oh, Billie Eilish. So I was watching it, and then she's like, "Sue wants to eat me out," and I was like, "What did you just say to me?"
Excuse me.
Like, what did you just say to me? I was not expecting it. You are a woman. You can say whatever the hell you want. I just wasn't ready. Girl, you need to have a warning on that video next time you're going to say that shit. Like, hey, warning, there'll be something sexual going to be said at the end of this video. So please listen to the end and be ready. I did not have that disclaimer. I did not have the sticker. All I had was her, "So who wants to eat me out?" And I was like, damn! And like, I ain't ready. She wasn't ready. And I wasn't ready.
It was for shock value. That's why she did it. Didn't she delete
it? Dead ass straight face. Just like,
I know. That's why she's fucking iconic. Didn't she delete it though? Didn't she take it down?
I don't think so. Not that I'm aware. I haven't watched it since, but I was just like,
okay, Miss Eilish.
You say what you want.
Okay.
But damn, next time put a disclaimer on that video so I am not blown away.
Oh God.
But
that woman, I swear. Anyway.
Anywho. So my recommendation is a slower song. It's called Falling Apart by Michael, and I'm going to mispronounce the last name because I'm terrible at pronouncing people's names. Is Schult. Like Schult.
Okay.
Like, yeah, you'll find it. We'll show it. Blah, blah, blah. So I'm sorry because I'm really bad at with people's names. But it's really good. It's a slower song, and I like anything that has like good piano work in it. So
Okay.
nice chill music. Nice chill music.
Chill music. Oh, also, I was going to say at the top of the podcast, I know last week we warned that we were going to say their name wrong. Then I happened to watch a video right after we were done recording. So last week, Kat recommended Beggin' by Måneskin. That's how you pronounce their name. So
see, I knew that like there was something how you say the A.
Yes.
And I was like, I know I'm going to say this wrong because I don't even know because I've only read it. I've never said it out loud. So here we go. I'm saying it. And it was wrong.
Well, you also asked me how to pronounce it. And I was like, Mainskin. And then I looked.
I Mainskin.
Oh, that sounds good.
All right.
But,
I was satisfactory. That's fine.
Well, it's an Italian band with a Danish name. So we were never going to figure it out. So anyway, thank you, Nikki Tutorials, for teaching us how to pronounce their name.
I love to like pronunciation videos because I go there sometimes. I'm like, how do you say this? And they go, hello. Hello.
Hi.
One more time. Hello. And they just say the word so slow for you to say it. And I'm just like, thank you. Because I was going to sound like a jackass. Hence, sounded like a jackass.
Saved me from some embarrassment. Hell yeah. But it is not embarrassing to follow us on Instagram at Kat&Dre. You can also still follow us on TikTok if you so choose. After you watch Billie Eilish's TikTok, then you can come to ours. And
I
yeah.
want to see if it's still on there.
Do it. In the meantime, I'm going to tell the people, if you are watching our faces right now, that you can subscribe to this YouTube channel if you haven't already. Anyway, that's all I've got to plug. I was hoping this Red Bull would pep me up, and it has not done a damn thing. So that's fun. What you got, Kat? Getting any closer to that video?
Oh, it's still there. It's still there.
Still there. Bless her. All right.
Like, damn. And I can tell you, I was half paying attention to that video because sometimes when I'm going through TikTok, I'm just scrolling. I'm not actually watching. It's just the repetitive motion. I didn't even know she was eating a damn tortilla. I didn't even know that. I didn't know she was like feeding herself. I was just like, someone's eating me out. What? The fuck?
You know what I find more shocking about that video? She was eating a tortilla plain. Like what? I'm sorry, but I ain't that kind of bitch. I would never do that. I'm sure I understand there's plenty of other people who would do that. And I'm like, no. I had a cheese roll up earlier. I had a cheese roll up for dinner. At least put some goddamn cheese on your tortilla. Okay, guys?
Do it.
Do it. And with that, go put something on your tortilla and we will see you next time.
Bye.
Goodbye.